Okay. Well, great morning, everyone. My name is Bernadine Kirkland, and I am so delighted to be here with you this morning. I want to share with you the beautiful world of Akana. An Akana name is very, very important, very, very vital. It means in the hands of God. And we want to talk with you about a problem that's in the US. And that problem is that we have stepped so far away from the original diet. And look at what our new diet consists of. Move this. I've got too many things going on. We want to share that there's a silent killer. And in 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from cardiovascular disease. About 1 in 5 heart attacks are silent. The damage is done, but the person is not aware of it. So we want to tell you about this silent killer. And an alarming number of our 14 to 19-year-olds are showing as much as 40% blocked arteries. And do you know that there's significance in the age of 45 for African Americans? There's a dangerous level of arteriosclerosis levels. I'm going to show you that there are optimal arteries, there are borderline, high, and dangerous levels of plaque that build up in the arteries. And you are 2 times more likely to die from heart disease. We are 2 times more likely to die from heart disease. So this is what it looks like from the outside. And you can see what it looks like, but under the water, this is the level versus reality. So there's a bigger problem underneath the surface. The top health related problems impacting communities we're going to share with you today. Number one, we have an important question for you. Do you know your blood type? Your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It's a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live life most healthfully. And Akan is on a mission. We're committed to helping 1 million people learn their blood type within the next 18 months. And we're going to show you what it's like to create what's called a blue zone in your life, your family, and your community. So there are 4 types of blood type. There is an A blood type, a B blood type, an O blood type, and an AB. And your blood type is a powerful genetic fingerprint that identifies you as surely as your DNA. And we're going to explain the blood types because we want you to know how important they are. An A blood type, an A stands for agrarian society, and it focuses on farming and livestock, leading to a more stable community. They're naturally inventive and sleepless. Oh, and we see that in our amazing CEO, the sleepless. She gets things done. And as the first immigrants, they adapt to the agrarian diet and lifestyle, developing cooperative personalities to thrive in crowded communities. Then we have B, and B stands for balance. Developed as humans migrated north into cooler, harsher regions like Pakistan and India, these assimilators adapted to new climates and diverse population, embodying nature's effort to balance the mind's tensions with the immune system's demands. The O stands for old. It's the oldest blood type, originating in Africa and migrating to Europe and Asia in search of game. These early humans were hunters and gatherers, top survivors in the food chain with the strong and fierce immune system ready to destroy any threat, whether friend or foe. And then AB is a combination of both A and B, and it's a rarity, and it's found in less than 5% of the population. It emerged from, um, intermingling of the A, the Caucasians, with the B, the Mongolians. And as the newest blood type, it symbolizes modern life, complex and unsettled, and it's delicate offspring of a rare union between a tolerant A and the once barbaric yet balanced B. And I'm that AB. So we have a sophisticated immune system that identifies whether a substance in the body is a friend or a foe. And one method involves a group of chemical markers called antigens, which are found on the cells of our body. One of the most powerful antigens in the human body is the one that determines your blood type. So, your blood type is a key to the body's entire immune system. It controls the influence of viruses, bacteria, infection, chemicals, stress, and the entire assortment of invaders and conditions that might compromise our immune system. So, your blood type determines how food interacts with your cells. And there are three pictures here. And your blood type is the single most important determinant of how your body interacts with food you eat. And it's those foods that cause inflammation, digestive problems, and then weight gain. When you're eating against your blood type, when the food we eat contain protein lectins that are incompatible with our blood type antigens, these lectins target our organs and our bodily systems, and they begin to agglutinate or clump. And that that these cells in that area for disposal, they create a highly carcinogenic substance in our body when we regularly consume foods that are high in lectins or animal proteins. Our immune system is designed to protect us from these lectins, and 75% or 95% are sloughed off by our body because God made us incredibly, wonderfully well. But when we add these lectins, our body has to fight harder. And 5% are filtered into our bloodstream while they react with and destroy the red and white blood cells. So we need to help the body by giving it foods that are positive for our blood type. And the consequence of eating against our blood type, the agglutination or the clumping of bacteria or red cells that hold together by antibodies or agglutinins. And we don't want this type in our cells and arteries because it can cause, a rupture, as you can see on this picture. So we have one question. We need you to learn your blood type. So do you know your blood type? If you know your blood type, feel free to drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Melody, I can't see it, but you'll be able to see it if folks start dropping their blood type in the chat. So we want to break the generational cycle, and that power is in our hands. And so you're either going to be an A, a B, an AB, or an O blood type. I'm an AB. Melody, if you want to drop mine in the chat, and yours, and anybody else who drops theirs in, because we want to show you that even scientifically, if they give you the wrong blood type, it could kill you in the hospital. So that's how important learning and knowing your blood type is. Melody, what do we have in the chat? Because we know that there are usually more of one blood type than other, but I just want to see who we have represented today.
So you're the only AB, we have one A, and everyone else is O.
And that is precisely what we normally see. So our chat is a direct representative of what we normally see, that there are more O's, and O again is the oldest blood type, takes you right back to the DNA from Africa, from the motherland. So excellent, excellent, excellent. So I'm glad that everybody's that on knows their blood type. If you don't know your blood type, whoever referred you here this morning, you want to thank them because they care enough about you to let you know that you need to know your blood type in order to live life most healthfully. So if you eat the wrong food, it could be slowly killing you. And that's how important it is. So this is a sample of foods to avoid. Remember, one person's food is another person's poison. There's a sample list of some foods to consider that are considered toxic for the various blood types. So if you're a blood type A, does everybody want to close that, hon? If you're a blood type A, then tomatoes are toxic for your blood type. Bananas are toxic for your blood type. Meat is toxic for your blood type. This looks like potatoes and shrimp. And if you're a bee, that chicken, don't shoot the messenger, but chicken, poison for your blood type. Avocado, and it looks like black beans. It looks like shrimp and shellfish. And if you're an O, that catfish, poison for your blood type. Toxic is avocados, oranges, white wine. And it goes on. We'll be able to give you a list that shows you these foods that are toxic. And for AB, being that combination of the A and B, you've got the chicken, you've got bananas, black bean, avocado, shrimp, so many things, but I couldn't focus on the things that I couldn't eat. I had to just praise God for the things that I can. We're able to provide you with that list of many important foods. Also in 1996, there was an amazing book called The Four Blood Types Diet. It's Eat Right for Your Type. And I actually got my type, my specific type of AB. So you can get your specific type, not just the overarching book. And this is by Peter J. Diadamo. And I suggested everyone get this book so that you can have a nice reference at hand. So, why am I just learning about foods that impact my blood cells based on my blood type? It's a great question. And, it's not something that's touted by big pharma, it's not something that's touted by the government. It's like the more they keep us sick, the more money they make. And it seems to come down to all about the money. But we know that we can reverse and get our bodies back the way God intended and bring us back into homeostasis. So big business equals profits over people. They did that when they showed us cigarettes and said cigarettes calm us, but they weren't telling us about the carcinogen effect. And then there are trans fats. Everybody had butter or margarine in their home when they were telling us that was better for us than butter. But with all the trans fats, that was not good for us. Now, with the 5G cell phones and these towers, all in the neighborhoods that we're residing in, not good. Then there's GMOs. And then with milk, they have this thing that milk does a body good, but I learned we're the only species on the planet that drinks milk from another species. So that promotion they did, that got milk, and milk was promoted in the US as something that, quote, does a body good. Well, dairy products are known to contribute to mucus production, often triggering cold like symptoms or allergies as the body reacts. Nature has equipped every species, including humans, with nourishment that they need. However, humans are the only species that consume milk from another animal beyond infancy. This unnatural habit can create an acidic environment for the body, which can increase the risk of cancer cells that thrive in such conditions. So we can also take a look at where this was started in terms of people or societies that ate according to their blood type and the blood type philosophy. So Japan was the first society to eat as a whole based on their blood type, whereas not so much here in the United States. But we're trying to make a change or affect a change to make a difference. So, life expectancy, if you take a look, Japan or the Japanese have the number one life expectancy in terms of years. The Japanese live 84.6 years. And in the United States, we rank 50th in life expectancy, with Americans at 76 years of age. And then African Americans, a startling 71.8 years for African Americans. So there's evidence, and the evidence is despite anecdotal evidence that shows millions of people reported positive improvements by adhering to the blood type practices. So we are creating these blue zones. So by following the blood type diet, you can protect yourself from common viruses and infections and take a stand against life-threatening diseases. You can achieve your ideal weight, slow down the aging process, and we all want to do that, and cleanse your body of toxins and unhealthy fats. So the second thing is oxidation. You can take a look at the bananas and see that oxidation is over ripening, and it's related to these nuts and bolts here. So, research has finally identified one of the most important contributors to heart disease, wrinkles, cancer, arthritis, and many other problems associated with getting older. No one wants to be like these rusty bolts. And fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant ability. Some phytonutrients have shown to disable cancer causing substances as well. So, all the things that you see listed on here are great for our bodies. And omega 3s, I mean, you've heard of all kinds of different omegas. Omega 3 is the good fat. So we're going to talk about the omegas and omega 3. And if you have a deficiency in the omega 3, an omega 3 deficiency can have a significant negative impact on your health and your lifespan. Number one, cardiovascular health, increased risk of heart attacks, strokes, and high blood pressure. Number two, cognitive decline, increased risk of depression and anxiety and Alzheimer's and dementia. And number three, chronic inflammation. It accelerates the progression of diabetes, arthritis, cancer, and autoimmune disease. Number four, the metabolic health. It contributes to weight gain, obesity, and metabolic syndrome. And it also contributes to non alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD, which can increase liver sclerosis or liver cancer. Number five, the immune function. It weakens the immune function, making the body more susceptible to infections. And then bone health, increase the risk of osteoporosis, leading to fractures and a high risk of complications, especially in older adults. So, four, we want to protect our gut. 70% of our immune system, or 70% of our health, is in our gut, and it's in the microbiome. So, in the gut fibers, we need fiber, we need prebiotics, we need probiotics, and we need to detoxify our body. And number five, we need to eliminate parasites in our body. It sounds bad, it looks bad, it feels bad, it makes you feel bad, but we have a solution. So, parasites and human health. If you have parasites in your body, which is, I believe, everyone on the planet, you need to detox. So, it leads to chronic infections. They can also cause chronic infections and inflammation in our body and contribute and develop heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, and that autoimmune disorder. In autopsy findings, recent autopsies have revealed the presence of parasites in various organs, including the brain, the liver, the lungs, and individuals who are not suspected of being infected. These findings suggest that parasites can exist in a body without causing any noticeable symptoms, leading to the silent invasion that gradually impairs your organ function over time. And then in the third is mental health. Some parasites can cross the bloodstream barrier and reside in the brain, causing, contributing to depression and anxiety and even schizophrenia. And a disclaimer, this product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. The information provided herein is for informational purposes only and is not intended to substitute for advice from your physician or any healthcare professional. If you're pregnant or nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition, please consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplement. Individual results may vary, and that is absolutely the truth. So, we're going to talk to you about targeting areas with a brand new product of Akana's that I absolutely love. I'm a little biased as I've been with the company for 3 years, but this has become my new go to, and it is the Flat Belly Fuel. It's the world's first that treats five target areas. It's an antioxidant, so it's an antioxidant protection. It has omega 3 fatty acids. It is a blood type supporter. It eliminates those parasites, and it is a great gut health, prebiotic, probiotic, and fiber. The world's first flat belly fuel. I'm so excited to share this product because not only did I get it for myself, but I put it on auto ship as a great meal replacement that I never want to be without. Delicious. This is Chocoberry Fusion, and I hear we've got a vanilla coming soon. So this is the flat belly fuel. You can break the cycle and fuel your future with this chocoberry. It is a plant-based um, uh, infusion that supports those five target areas. So our vision is a world where individual has access to nutrition and resources that they need to thrive, leading to healthier, wealthier, and more resilient communities. We aspire to be a catalyst for global change, fostering a future free from the limitations of disease and poverty, where every corner of the globe flourishes. Love, love, love this. I mentioned a little bit earlier about blue zones. There are 6 blue zones right now. And what is a blue zone? A blue zone is an area where people live, or they eat far less animal meat, yet live longer than average lives. So we want to create blue zones in ourselves, in our families, and in our communities. As there are only 6 in the entire world, there's only one in the United States of America, and that is in Loma Linda, California. So the first step is to detoxify your blood cells. Bitters can be a powerful tool for a quick 4-day detox, primarily due to their impact on digestion and liver function. So here's how they work. This bitters boosts digestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes, the bile, and stomach acids, which are essential. Number two, it regulates the appetite and reduces cravings for unhealthy foods. Number three, it supports liver detoxification by filtering out toxins from the blood and eliminates fat soluble toxins through the digestive system, and it alkalizes the body and reduces inflammation. It improves the microbiome or the gut by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting harmful bacteria. Depending on your goals, we offer also a 7-day or a 21-day raw cleanse. So, how do we incorporate this 4-day detox? This 4-day detox can help reset your digestive system, support that liver function, and eliminate toxins, leaving you feeling lighter and more energized, definitely more energetic. You simply boil 40 ounces of water, remove the tea bag from, or remove from the heat, place the tea bag in the water, and allow it to steep at least 8 hours, and then refrigerate, preferably in a glass jar. You consume 8 ounces, 4 ounces twice a day if you don't want to do a full 8 ounces at one time. You follow the bitters blood type meal plan, and then steer clear of all sugar and refined carbs. These can hamper the overall effectiveness. So this is our flat belly bitters. And then there is a comprehensive health test that includes the blood type starter kit. And there's $1,000 value, guys. And this $1,000 value is yours for $59.95. You'll get the omega-3 channel, you'll get the gut check, you'll get the vitamins and minerals, which ones you may be deficient in, and you'll also get the analysis of your heart, your liver, and your kidneys. Again, I paid $850 for me and $850 for my husband to get what's called a bioscan. And you can get that with Akana with this starter pack for $59.95. So there's a $189 special. And this $189 special will give you everything that I mentioned. It will give you that comprehensive test. So this is $1,000 value for under $200. So this is what we're sharing with people because it is super, super important to know how you're functioning inside of your body before there is a crisis. So if you enroll in our new auto ship program, you pay $109 today, and that $109 would give you the comprehensive test that's valued at $950. You'll get your blood type starter kit, value is $59.95. That includes the blood type test kit, the bitters, the individual digital blood type downloadable document that tells you the foods that are good for your specific blood type. You'll also get the flat belly fuel, a $70 value. And if you're getting the family blood type foods digital download value, that's $30. But all of that is included in here. So if you're wanting to get this packet and be the catalyst in your family to show how you can live life most healthfully, you can simply get this package. And the auto ship for the fuel is usually $69.95 a month. But if you enroll in the auto ship, you're saving $10 a month. And that is going to be $59 per month for that flat belly fuel. I have had the pleasure. I didn't introduce her. I'm sorry. I was so excited about doing this new presentation. I didn't really introduce myself or my amazing co host on the line. Melodie Barnes is my amazing co host, my sister friend for over 20 years. She is a pastor's wife, a devoted mother, grandmother, community activist, entrepreneur, and also a kind of she's one of the founding members of Akana. So we have the pleasure of being not just business partners, but sister friends. And I love her dearly. Melodie, I want you to come on and introduce some of the other awesome products that Akana is blessed to share. Melodie from Las Vegas.
Good, excuse me. Good morning.
Great morning.
Thank you, Bernadine, for that awesome introduction. And yes, we are sister friends. You know, I love you. We're not just business partners, but we truly are friends. When I need a prayer to go through and I'm stressed or whatever, I know I can count on you. And so thank you so much for all that you do in all of our lives and for being such an awesome leader of our team. But for right now, the additional products that we offer, we have CBD products, skincare products, hair care products, weight loss, and essential oils. And all of our products are just awesome. I'm so thankful that I'm a product of the product. And so let's roll on.
You want to share what they are?
Okay. So with the CBD products, you see our amazing Power Pain Cream, 400 milligrams. I use it every day. With my husband being in the hospital, I'm walking so much. I used it on my back, my legs, my knees, and my feet before I even leave home. It supports me that way. And I also massage my feet and ankles with it at night before I go to bed. It just helps me relax. We have awesome skincare products. We have moisturizer, cleanser. Um, we have hair care products. We have a 3-in-1 shampoo. That's for shampoo, face, and body. It smells awesome. And it helps with our hair growth as well. We have weight loss products. Bernadine has already described those to you and give you information about our awesome weight loss products and our essential oils, which includes peppermint, frankincense, black seed oil, which is awesome. And we have hair hemp uranium. We have hair hemp product that can either be ingested or placed directly on the scalp. So we have awesome products. It is estimated that 1 to 5% of Americans who are aware of their body type may have experimented with or followed the blood type diet principles to some extent. Help 1.5% of the United States. We need help with getting people to know and learn and know their blood type. So you see there the book, 4 blood types and 4 diets. Eat for your type. And that book is available. 5 million people.
So yes, we
We want to
are
help
in
5 million people. Yes. That equates to 5 million people at $50 equals to $250 million in sales. 10% of the people on auto ship, that equals, so 10% of those people are on auto ship, that equals $3 million monthly. 80% of the people reject you. What we will still, even if 80% of the people reject you, we will still impact 1 million people, and that's our goal.
That is so, so super exciting, Melody. Thank you so much for sharing. And it is, it's a pleasure to be involved with a company that is a health related company that's doing so many great things. You can go ahead and take this last slide and then I'll jump back in.
Okay. The first 100,000 to 150,000 people involved in a business will earn up to 80% of the wealth of the company. So you see there on the chart, we have, and now my glasses don't want to cooperate. We have like at the beginning of the company, but then you see as momentum builds from, so here at down with 100,000 people, and as the company grows and gains momentum, and then eventually there, we will reach stabilization. So you see where we are, where the arrow is, but we're gaining momentum, and we will hit stabilization soon.
Amen. The first 100,000 to 150,000 involved in a business will earn 80% of the wealth of the company. So we're showing you also not just wealth or not just health, but also wealth. Thank you so much, Melody. So the Harvard Business School says if you select a company at least 18 months old, 90% of companies fail in their first 18 months. And Akana is now a 5-year-old company, so well over the 18 months. And according to a Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, it's a great opportunity. If it's less than 100,000 people, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. And here at Akana is an opportunity of a lifetime. Well, Melody, we have gone through this thing very, very quickly. And I see that there's a hand raised. It may be, we can end the recording, but answer any questions that may be online. Let's see.